Hello guys, today the video is on how to install Android Lollipop into your Nexus device running Android 4.4 KitKat. So for that, this is one of the simplest method, and for this you don't need to factory reset your device, or you don't want to root your device or anything. And after this side loading, your device will get the OTA as well once they give you the updates. The first step is to set up your device. So for that you just need to go into developer options and make sure USB debugging is on. For that, just go into developer options and meanwhile mine is running Lollipop. Anyways, the options are same, so I will just demonstrate it through here. Just check the USB debugging and click OK to allow, and after that just go into settings again and going to the storage. Here there are three dots, just click there and it shows as USB computer connection. Just click on that. Mine was checked in MTP, and while I tried to sideload, it didn't let me through, so I changed that to camera PTP. So if your device is running MTP, just change into camera PTP. This is the method which I followed and I had the success. So so after that you could connect your device into your computer. Once after that, you need to download couple of exe files. Like, one is minimal ADB, and the version I downloaded was 1.2. that was from the XDA form, and the another exe file is ADB driver installer. This minimal ADB is what sideload our image, the factory image, and this ADB driver will make sure or will install driver for our Nexus device if it is not in our computer. So it is important that your driver is already installed, or else you just connect your device and just install this ADB driver installer and just check if your driver is installed, or else you could easily install the same. And on top of that, just download this factory image of Lollipop. So for this I will be giving you these links in the description, so you could download it from these links. That's it. So once after you downloaded the factory image and installed your driver and installed this minimal ADB, just go into the folder where this minimal ADB is being installed. So mine I have already installed, and mine is in program files. From that folder, just go into the minimal ADB fastboot folder, and from here just click the shift button and right click. Will give you this pop-up where you have to select this open command window. So this is the medium through which we will be installing the Lollipop. So once you open that, just check if your device is being, before that just type in ADB reboot recovery. ADB reboot recovery. This will get your device into this reboot. This will get your device to reboot, and it will take you to the recovery mode, and from there, using your volume up and power button, you could go into this recovery mode, and from there just select install update through ADB. So that can be selected navigated using this volume up and down arrow and volume up and down key, and clicking the power button will select I suppose your device is in ADB reboot recovery, and after that just check for ADB device, ADB devices. So this will check your device is currently, your computer has identified this device correctly. So if your device is not correctly identified, then you open this ADB driver installer, which I have already told you to install. So just type in ADB driver installer. So here it is. Just click that. It will ask for permission. Just give whatever they ask, and after that here your device will be identified if you don't have the driver, and just clicking this install will install that. And after that, if you type in this ADB devices again in this command window, then your device will be shown. The name of your device will be some serial numbers or something, so don't worry about that. And once you've done that, just type in ADB side loading, ADB side load space, drag and drop your factory image. Yeah, that's it. That's it, and hit enter. So it will unzip all your factory image, and it will send the packages into your device, and it will reboot. No worries, just make sure your device have enough battery left, say for around 50% or so. Right now I haven't got the OT update, so I was not able to, or I was not willing to wait for that long, so I choose this method, and it's perfectly fine. And I am running in Android Lollipop, as you could see. Yeah, just a second. Mine is running in Android Lollipop here, and yeah, here it is, Lollipop. Thanks guys, try this stuff. Yeah, cheers, bye.